Have you ever wondered what Notting Hill would be like if they took out Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant and put in Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson?
No.
No. Well, you're going to find out. Because Marry Me, which is, I should say, based on a graphic novel by John Rogers, is one of those films in which you go, well, I'd never actually thought I needed to know what that looks like, but now I do. This is well, let's be honest, I thought it was ghastly. Instagram-era rom-com in which, a working schmo finds himself romantically entangled with an international superstar who gradually comes to realise that the working schmo is what they want. So here's the setup. Having been cheated on by her celebrity fiancé, J-Lo's Kat Valdez, who's a big star, has an impromptu stage wedding planned. But then she finds out that cheaty, so she says, I know. Instead of that, I'll just marry some random bloke from the crowd, like Owen Wilson. Don't believe me? Here's a clip.
They say if you want something different, you have to do something different. So this time, for the first time, you make a different choice. You jump off a cliff so high you can't even see the fall. And you just say yes. Sure. I'll marry you. You.
So, after that, you think, well, okay, so she's randomly going to marry the guy in the crowd who happened to be carrying a placard which said "Marry Me" because that was the name of the tour. Then, what a surprise! She discovers that actually, in the schlubby maths teacher, there's a certain integrity that perhaps has been missing in the celebrity lifestyle. So, as far as her character is concerned, there's loads of peppy, pappy, plastic pop songs and costume changes every 5 minutes. He, on the other hand, does dress down Friday, dowdy, mopey, solid, maths teachery, raising a daughter and trying to pass on all the good lesson stuff. And then I was sitting there watching it thinking, okay, well, I know that the standard thing is that I'm not great with rom-coms. And I thought, well, actually, that's not true, is it? Because I did a whole episode of Secrets of Cinema on rom-coms, actually the very first one we did. And there's loads of rom-coms in there that I love. And I'm a huge, big fan of Richard Curtis movies, and I'm a huge big fan of. I watched It Happens One Night the other day, just again, it was brilliant. And I love a really good rom-com, and this is just rubbish. And then after I'd seen it, I thought that was rubbish, and I came out and I said to a fellow friend, I said that was rubbish, wasn't it? And they went, yeah, it was rubbish. And then I looked up on the intraweb and discovered that the general feeling among the critical fraternity is it's all right, it's a certain charm to it. No, there isn't. It's rubbish. There is absolutely no chemistry between the two leads. The plot makes Moonfall look really, really well thought out.
Wow.
And the kind of the life lessons learned and the hugs are just, oh, for heaven's sake, please let this finish and stop. And the real shame of it is Jennifer Lopez should have got, showered with awards for Hustlers. We were all talking about the Oscar nomination that were coming around. This is Razzie's style, as far as I'm concerned. I thought it was absolutely dreadful and witless. And Owen Wilson is just wandering around the screen doing that Owen Wilson thing, I'm just kind of being slightly slightly slop-shouldered, but basically a decent guy. And the thing, he's Lloyd Grossman, yep. who lives here. Hey, Jennifer Lopez, you've just picked me out of the crowd to marry you, and I don't know whether I should do that or go back to teaching maths. What do you think?
Try my mayonnaise.
And that is a better line than anything in Marry Me.
Okay.